Hello, everyone. So, 6 days ago, my title was My Toxic Narcissistic Mother. And today I'll be talking about my authentic true self. Um, I'm gonna be explaining how true I am to myself and how I do not let things get to me, even though it was sent to destroy me. I want to go into further details of how situations that were challenging that were sent my way didn't touch a thing. I ask that you please like, share, subscribe, and just stay tuned to the very end. I'm going to first start off by saying, excuse me, I'm going through a minor cold right now. I'm trying to get over it. That's one of the reasons why I haven't been uploading. I'm just trying to recover over this cold. But I just want to say thank you to you all for checking out my 2 videos that I have uploaded. And I just want you all to know that I'm very grateful and thankful for you all for just, you know, helping me to better heal and, and to just embrace how truly blessed I am to still be here. So I'm going to start by saying that it took me a long time to get to a place that I am right now because I had a lot of adversity. I had a lot of things trying to come and destroy me. And one of them was family, getting over the fact that that these are not my people and having to survive without looking back and just moving forward. That was very tough for me. And it still is. I'm not perfect at this healing journey at all. I still have my days. But I'm just thankful for God just still having me here and still blessing me throughout everything that has happened in my life. Because without Him, I wouldn't be telling you all how I survived, because I am a survivor. After everything that has happened in my life, I am still grateful, and I'm still here to let you all know that my story is not, it has an end. It's still going on, and He has His hands on it. So I'm just trying to just maintain and just trying to, be strong. After everything that was sent to destroy me, I'm still trying to tell myself each and every day that I'm here for a big purpose, that my story is not over just because situations that has happened has separated me or has tried to destroy my mental. A lot of times in my life I have faced being alone, in and out of friendships, and questioning God, and just trying to just get over whatever hump that was sent to like take me out. And I know that it was wrong for me to question God and to question who I am, but I was really going through some situations that I didn't have no one to tell it to. I couldn't go to the people that I thought loved and cared for me. I put my trust in the wrong people. I started befriending people that weren't my friends, and I just was having a hard time being alone. And I know that sometimes being alone can put you in, I wouldn't say put you in things, but make you feel like, you don't have anybody when it's not true. But I had to learn that for myself, that I have my angels and my ancestors watching over me. So regardless of how I felt, I knew that I had God with me, but in the physical, maybe I was longing for someone else. And maybe I was looking for a person to take away the feeling, or at least try to ease me up from whatever that I was feeling. But nothing could have, nothing could take the place of God. God is who God is. And if He said that He is with me, if He said that He loved me, if He said that He cared, then that's true. But I had to figure things out on my own. I had to realize that the situations that I was going through was just teaching me to just be strong and to keep moving. But see, at the time, I felt like the situations that I was in, it didn't feel like that. Like, one situation that I can honestly say that I had to get over was the fact that me and my cousin, we had got into it. And it got to the point where she pulled the gun out on me. And I didn't press charges on her. Excuse me. I just simply just was in my thoughts, and I was talking to God about that. I said, God, I know that I was wrong for what I did to my cousin, but she was wrong for doing what she did to me. It took me a very long time to reach out to my cousin, to even send her a text message, because I'm the type to always extend an olive branch, always trying to make things right with people, always trying to do what others probably wouldn't do. And I know sometimes being a bigger person, I kind of hated that, because I felt like, why am I always the one reaching out? Why am I always the one that's trying to make things right with people? Why can't people make things right with me? Why do I always have to be the one to always try to call people or go over their house or text them? I just got tired of it. But I see now that's just me. And I learned now not to, get myself to the point where I'm feeling like that, or feeling like I have to do this, or feeling like I have to do that, because to be honest, I don't have to do anything. I chose to do that. But getting back to the story, I reached out to my cousin. I texted her. She never reached out to me. She never tried to make things right with me. And I told you all previously in my video that I have learned to live without apologies. Even though it's hard, I'm still learning that I won't ever receive anything that I have given out. I just won't get it back from the person. And I know that it's kind of hard for me to say, but I'm growing up, you all. I'm learning a lot about stuff that I wish I would have known then. And, my cousin, she invited me to her home. Thanksgiving, my uncle came to visit, and we ended up stopping by her home. It was sort of awkward. People were, doing their own thing. Meanwhile, I just had my journal and I was just writing. I noticed that whenever I'm feeling tense, or whenever I'm feeling like, I'm just getting myself into a mood that I don't want to be in, I find myself journaling a lot. And I have been journaling for a long time. I have like a lot of journals, and all I do is just journal. I just write how I feel. Hopefully I turn it into a book someday. But I just feel as though, God is just reminding me that even though everything happened to you was sent to destroy you, I'm still his. I'm still in the palm of his hands, and he hasn't forgotten about me. And I know that he is teaching me a lesson right now, teaching me to learn how to be patient and learning how to be alone and just embrace everything that he has given me. Because God has really blessed me, you all. He has really blessed me. And I can honestly say that I never would have made it without him. When I was a little girl, I always dreamed of, not being alone, but like just being in my own comfort, just being in my own peace and just doing what I truly love. And I'm sort of discovering that now. Like, I strayed away from a lot of skills and talents that I have. I strayed away from them because I was in and out of situations and I was going through trials and tribulations, and it put me at a pause. It put me at a standstill in life because I was just trying to find out what the heck was going on. And now that I'm starting to realize that the skills and the talents that God blessed me with, I strayed away from them. And now I'm trying to get back to the skills and talents that I strayed away from. And one of my talents and skills is writing. I used to write when I was younger. I started writing a book one day, just downstairs. And downstairs was just one of those places where I always was at when I was staying with my grandmother. And sometimes she'll be upstairs talking on the phone, and I'll just go downstairs and start writing. And one day she came downstairs and said, "Misha, what you doing?" I said, "I'm writing." She said, "Oh, okay, because you're so silent, you're so quiet." And I just wanted to know what you was doing. And I let a couple of people read what I was writing. And I got some good feedback on it. Could have been better. Like they say, it could have been better. But I have got some good feedback. And one day, I can't remember, but I know it was a day that I was just going through a lot, y'all. And I just ripped it up and I threw it away, and I never got back to writing. And I knew that it was wrong for me to do because it was really a good story that I was writing. And it put me at a standstill, y'all. I was very stagnant. I didn't know what to do. I know when I was younger, I sung at my kindergarten graduation, and I was in the choir at my church, and I was doing a lot of singing growing up. I was doing a lot of singing. People just used to want me to sing any and everywhere. And it just got to a point where I just didn't want to do that. I mean, I still do it every now and then. I catch myself singing, but as far as like trying to pursue it or trying to get it going, I'm still trying to work on my talents and my vocals and all of that good stuff. One step at a time. I can't do everything all at once. But I do know that writing is a thing that I really want to get into. And I'm just starting to get back to just getting back to the places where I was at when I was younger, that I strayed away from. And I feel like that's the first step for me because in situations that I was put up against the wall, I didn't know what to do. And I'm very thankful that one of my ex-friends got me a journal. And it was really a planner, but I turned it into a journal because, like I told you all, I was going through a lot and I didn't know how to express it to people. I was very, very, I didn't want to tell everybody what I was going through. And I'm still like that, still to this day. I don't let everybody in. And I know that I should, start little by little, but I'm very careful with the business that I tell people. So at this point in my life, when I was transitioning, I couldn't go back home. So I thank God that God opened up doors to friends who I thought were friends, but we're not close anymore, opening up their doors to me. And like I said, she bought me a planner, and I turned it into a journal. And I just been writing ever since then. And I'm still writing, still to this day. I haven't stopped. I'm just trying to tell you all that throughout everything that has happened to me, I've been trying to find peace. I've been trying to get back into doing the things that I love to do, because even though situations are still going to happen, I have got into a place that sometimes it's just best to just not be bothered sometimes. And you know, I'm really trying to get back into that energy field of not caring and not worrying and just giving it all to God, because only God can change whatever that's going on in my energy, that's going on in my life, and what I'm handling right now. Only He can do that. I am not God. So all I can do is just try to change myself, change what I'm going through, and just to make myself better than I was yesterday. Because I'm competing with myself. I'm not competing with nobody. And I have no control over nobody else's opinions, thoughts, actions, or anything. All I have control over is me. And what I was sent to do, I was sent to help. I was sent to serve. And that's my purpose, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to let anybody stop me. I'm not trying to steal. I'm not trying to destroy. I'm not trying to kill. I'm just trying to do what God told me to do. And, you know, even though I don't have any friends right now, I'm still trying to know myself and know who I really am as a person, and get to know what I like to do and what I don't like to do. You know, this healing journey has been, it's been having its days, but I can honestly say that I'm making the best of my situation. I don't look like what I've been through, obviously. I'm still just trying to make a way for myself despite what God has taken from me. Well, He didn't really take anything away from me. He separated me from people, but you know, it was for my own benefit. I still think about my family. That's constantly, that's all the time. But I'm just trying to make room for what God is about to do in my life, and I feel as though the baby steps that I'm doing now is will stand out someday. You know, because God will get the victory in my life. I'm not looking for any applauses. I'm not looking for no handouts. I'm not looking for anything. All I want is for God to be happy with what I'm doing, because there's a lot of people that hasn't even started. And I know that what I'm doing will pay off in the end, but I'm just trying to just heal from what I'm going through and trying to be the best version of myself possible, because I know that God will get the victory in my story. And I know that a lot of people want to see me fail, want to see me fall, want me to react in another way or whatever what they're trying to do, but it's not going to get to me, because I am God's child. And what was sent to destroy me, it didn't destroy me at all, because I know who I am and God knows who I am. And I see now that all of these obstacles, all of these challenges that I was facing, it was only teaching me to be strong. And I thank God that I haven't given up, and I'm not giving up. I have God's support. I have my angel support. I have my ancestors' support. So whatever that's going to happen in my life, I know who will guide my steps. I know who will direct my path. I know who will send me into a place that we talked about, and I know that is God. And I appreciate everybody for taking the time to hear me and what I'm going through, and just, you know, just listening to what I have to say. And I ask that you all please like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend what's going on, you know. And God bless you, and take care.